Welcome to my highlights from Supersprint 1 from the 2026 BMW Drivers' Club New South Wales Championship. I, for once, had quite a sedate day. It was a lovely day. Didn't do anything incredibly stupid. It was really busy though. We had 88 cars out there, and there were 3 groups of super sprinters and 2 groups of track day cars, first timers. So it was still pretty busy. This is the first session out. There's me going past Max and saying hello to Bob. I'm not sure why Max let me past. He was faster than me all day. Early on, obviously a little bit of brain fade. I keep putting my logbook up in the car so I don't lose it, and then it falls out as I go around the corners. And then later on, I thought I was going to bury myself into the boot of Dennis's 635. That was a real change your undies moment. Terrified myself, and obviously that was the end of that lap. And then I said, oh, what's that little Suzuki doing up there? But it'll be right, we'll go past. But by the time I got there, we were just about at 16, so it was probably a fair bit closer than it really should have been. Possibly at this point, I'd put myself off, because then I managed to slide it into the last corner, and that kind of ruined everyone's lap, including mine. Then we'll look back at the footage. This, as I went past Todd there, whoosh, that was a bit closer than I really would have liked, so not super happy about that. Todd was just in limp mode, so nothing he could do about it. It's entirely my fault. Saw some other lovely little cars out there. His C30 doing a great little job, going pretty quickly, keeping up with everyone. So I was actually struggling to get past in a straight line up here, so it was going pretty well. Did manage to get up. He let me pass. That was very nice. Great manners. Most people did have lovely manners. I tried to wave, but I was busy hanging on to the steering wheel. There we go. So into the next session, got in with some better grouping. We were up near the front, and there's some guys in there with some quick cars, but can't park there, mate. That's not the way it works. But I got a bit cocky, and next lap around, lo and behold, just about joined him. Whoops. Get it back on the track. Keep it going. Into session 4. This was the last session of the day. Not sure this was the smartest thing I've ever done. But luckily, didn't get in too much trouble.
You gotta go, John.
When we got out for session 4, this was actually the fastest time for the day. So this is my quick lap, and the fastest lap I've ever done around Sydney Motorsport Park Gardner. As always, I keep saying this, not quite as fast through 1 as I would have liked. It's all me. It's just bravery. It's not the car. The car's great. Didn't even run all the way out on the ripple strip. Brakes were a little bit warm at this point, so I went a bit deep into 2. Still haven't mastered 2. It's only been, 30 years I've been driving around this corner. Still haven't got it right yet. The rest of the lap was pretty good. I had the car set up again, changed some of the heights, and then I reset all the dampers after the rebuild after the failure at Bathurst. But I'd set them all too hard. They were really stiff, so the car was bouncing around. It's not too bad through here where it's smooth. Then as you get into sort of 5 and 6, through up here, really bouncing up and down, and it unsettles everything and just loses the grip. You can see it there, bounce. So I kept pushing on. I was pretty happy with this turn though. This is the best one I did all day. I checked all the data, far and away the best turn. It's like 0.1 of a second gained right there by running it all the way up, full throttle. Then I managed to ruin it by not going through 14 as fast as I could have. I was well off the pace from previous ones. I think maybe just me. Well, not quite so good down here. The car was a bit tired and hot, but I did work up from using second to using third now, and that actually turns out much faster because I was always hitting the rev limiter there as I changed from second to third, just not being fast enough. Down into 16, try to be nice and smooth, and then get across the 17 ripple strip and get away from the sawtooths. Still pretty bouncy, but you don't have that massive big shock. Then the final corner, probably gone a little bit harder, so there's definitely time left in it. And I looked at the data and it said I probably could have got into the 150s, which would be great. Now that's what I'm aiming for next time. Got the new tyres on it, the Nankang CRSs, and they seem better than the AR1s. But ended up with a 151.4, that's great. And on top of that, I did 203 kilometres an hour, which is the new top speed. After that, the final session of the day was a bit of a treat. We did the Brabham circuit. Most of us have done Gardner and Amaroo, but never together joined in to make the Brabham circuit. It was a lot of fun. It's a long circuit, and you get a lot of twisties, and you get the long straights as well, so it was really good. Had a lot of fun. Hadn't thought about the fact that it was going to be very long, and the car was well and truly overheated. The brakes were scorched. Came down here and the pedal went really long, and I thought I was heading to that concrete wall. Then, just to top things off, I hadn't put any more fuel in it, and splutter, and there goes the beeping of the low pressure warning on the fuel gauge, and that was the end of that. But it was a brilliant day. It was lovely. People were lovely. Had an excellent time. We'll be back out in June. The Porsche Club and the BMW Drivers Club have their challenge, so we'll be back out on June the 14th. Until then, thanks everyone. We'll catch you later. Bye.